Hi everybody, Wendy from Cinnamon Sweet Shop. Today we are making a chocolate pound cake. So what you're going to need for this, of course I use my whole wheat pastry flour. We're going to be using some Dutch processed cocoa powder, eggs at room temperature, salt. I'm going to be using some dark chocolate for this. You could also use milk chocolate or bittersweet chocolate, whatever one you prefer. So because we're using a lot of butter, I'm using my Smart Balance vegan. It's vegan butter, but it's also healthier. I'm trying to cut down on my cholesterol. You can use unsalted butter, or you can also use a healthier choice. Here we have some light brown sugar, and we're also going to be using some granulated sugar. Now, just like my cholesterol, I'm trying to cut down on my sugar. So I'm using a combination of granulated sugar and erythritol just to cut it down here and there where I can. And then some vanilla extract. So I'm also using a loaf pan, and I'm using an 8.5 by 4.5 inch pan. In the one bowl, I just quickly mixed together the salt and the flour. In this bowl, I combined the chopped up chocolate with the cocoa powder, and I'm going to add 1/3 cup of boiling water to this, and then mix it until it melts. Stir the chocolate until it's nice and smooth. There shouldn't be any dry streaks in it, and the chocolate is nice and melted. Now, if you find that just adding that water is not melting your chocolate, you could then stick it on top of a double boiler. You know, that's where you have a pot with about 1 inch of boiling water, this on top, and stir it until it melts really well. And then it'll be nice and smooth and creamy. I'm gonna let this sit for about 5 minutes to cool. In my mixer with the paddle attachment, I have my softened butter, both sugars. I'm going to add in the vanilla extract. And then the chocolate. And beat this for about 2 to 3 minutes at high speed until it's nice and fluffy. We're going to add in the eggs one at a time and then beat them. In 3 batches, we're going to add the flour. So I'm just going to add 1/3, beat it at a very low speed just until it's well combined, and then add the other 1/3, and it's the same idea, just until it's holding together and well combined. And then you can just hand mix any kind of flour that around the sides that didn't mix in well. I took my loaf pan and I sprayed it with a vegetable spray, then coated it with flour. Now I'm going to pour in the batter into this loaf pan. Now this is going to bake at a 325-degree oven for about 1 hour to 1 hour and 10 minutes. And in between time, just rotate the pan. Now when your cake is done, let it cool for 2 full hours, and when you cut it, it'll be nice, dark, and very, very good. The recipe's at my website, cinnamonsweetshop.com. Be sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel for much more coming up, and I'll see you all in my next video.